Welcome back to Long Haul Healing, a safe place for COVID sufferers, survivors, and long haulers. My name is Nikki, and in today's video, I will be going over my Moderna vaccine side effects, especially as a long hauler. I've heard that people who have had COVID usually experience worse symptoms, which just within the household, my family, like the 3 other members in the household, also got the shot and their symptoms were nowhere near as bad. I think 2 of them just had the regular soreness and arm pain for the first couple days and tiredness. And then the other one she was tired, she had the arm pain, and she also had a bit of a headache, but no fevers or no sore throats, none of that stuff. So they were lucky, but then they also haven't had COVID yet, so. All right, y'all, I am here for my vaccine. Kind of anxious, I'm running late, so I gotta go. The first day's side effects were the usual and expected tenderness and soreness in the area of your arm where you got your shot. I also had tiredness and a bit of a headache and a sore throat. I'm not sure if those were just regular long COVID symptoms or because of the vaccine, or I'm pretty sure it was just a mixture of both. But by the end of the night, I was not feeling well at all. Oh, and if you see me looking, I am reading my laptop because, of course, I'm a long hauler and my memory sucks, which I'm sure you can relate to. So don't mind me and my COVID brain. By the end of the night, I was not feeling well at all. I had a worsened headache, tiredness, fatigue. My muscles and joint pain started, it was flaring up. I had a touch of nausea, and by the time I went to bed and was trying to fall asleep, I had an odd sensation of, it was as if someone was pouring honey or molasses down the back of my brain, or not on my head, like inside my head, over my brain. It was I'd feel it and then it'd disappear. And then maybe a few seconds later, I'd feel it again. Or sometimes it'd be 10 or 20 seconds later, I'd feel it happening again. And it just happened randomly over and over until I passed out. And I have never felt anything like that. I haven't heard of any other long haulers who've experienced anything like that either. So if that's something that you have experienced, let me know, because I want to know. So later that night, or in the middle of the night, I woke up feeling with chills and feeling feverish. So I knew that a fever was coming on if it hadn't already. I was still feeling extremely weak and tired, so I just rolled back over and went back to bed. And then around 4:30 in the morning, I woke up because I had to pee, but I was feeling even worse than I was a couple hours ago. And getting out of bed and walking down the hall to go pee was a struggle. Everything hurt, and my tachycardia was bad again, my heart was pounding. I definitely didn't have the energy to walk downstairs to grab the thermometer to check my temperature, but I knew, I could just feel it. I was feverish and I had a slight fever. But again, it was early in the morning and I didn't feel like waking anyone else up in the household to go get a thermometer for me. It just didn't seem urgent enough. So yeah, I just tried to sleep it off. So I slept in till probably 1 or 2 in the afternoon. I can't really remember, but I was no longer feeling feverish, which was good. I just had major muscle and joint pain. It hurt to walk, it hurt to stand, it hurt to sit, even laying down, it hurt. My whole existence, it just hurt to exist. I was still extremely weak, and my arm was even in even more pain than it was the first day. Like, it felt like it was about to fall off. Like, it just did not feel good. So yeah, I went back to bed, took a nap, and then around like 4 or 5, no, it was more around dinner time. So it was probably like around 6 or 7. It was like all my symptoms flared up and I was feeling feverish again. Like, it was just even worse than before, like a lot worse than before. It was like when I initially had COVID and my body just was not happy. I mean, going through it was pretty miserable, but I knew that it was going to be worth it in the end, and that it was only temporary. It was only going to last like 2 or 3 days, hopefully. Well, in my case, it did. It was just the 2 days, because on my 3rd day, I felt so much better. My arm was still swollen and tender, some residual pain and discomfort, but nowhere near as bad as yesterday. All of my other symptoms improved significantly. I was no longer feverish, nauseous, no sore throat. I had less of a headache, minimal muscle aches and joint pain, less tachycardia and palpitations. I was less congested, less brain fog. And I pretty much felt like I was back to my normal long COVID self. So yep, that was my experience with Moderna's first shot. Let me know how yours went, or if you also experienced any weird symptoms. Make good choices and remember to hydrate.